So then it ends 2-2 at Stamford Bridge between Chelsea and Liverpool. And today I'll be bringing you my 5 talking points from today's game. Of course, I'm going to be giving you the Chelsea point of view. Of course, we're going to get into today's video, but before we get into it, today's video, be sure to drop a like if you do and go on to enjoy. And if you haven't seen me on your screen for the first time, I do have my own YouTube channel. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel called Farhan Football. Will be the first link in the description, and get me to 1,000 subscribers. It will be massively appreciated. And also subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. So we're going to be talking about today's game that ended 2-2 at Stamford Bridge between Chelsea and Liverpool. Moving on then, so to the first talking point, and that is Kovacic is a world-class midfielder. His ball progression and progression balls he plays forward is just outstanding. The way he gets into these goals and assists pretty regularly is another thing too, and I just think he's an excellent midfielder all round. He deserves more game time, not just game time against these big teams. I think he deserves more game time, and I think with Jorginho out, he definitely did. Jorginho out of the game, he did of course come on, but Kovacic, he has proved himself what a player he is, and he's very vital to this Chelsea squad. And I thought he was excellent today. Overall, he got 1 goal. I thought he was really, really good. Of course, that goal was an absolute stunner. It was indeed. It was an absolute stunner from him. I don't know how he did it. He was moving back after even him. I was watching thinking, and I was like, oh, don't shoot from there. You're wasting an opportunity here. He's coming back and he's got his back towards thingy. So when a player does that, you often see it now. You often see it go out for go over the goal, and it doesn't hit the target. But I thought Kovacic hit the post. He got some luck in it, and I just thought it was a very well. I mean, Liverpool, first of all, you can't concede a free kick from there. Second, Kovacic bowed down. Stunning performance from him today. The second talking point then, and that is Kovacic and Kante. I think is the best midfielder partnership in the Chelsea squad. Now, hold on, before you say wait, no, Jorginho is probably the best midfielder they have, as in, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna say a statement here, which is I think is gonna make you feel like maybe change your mind. Look, I'm going to say something really important, and that is probably most Chelsea fans. You guys remember the 1-1 draw against Brighton, which you probably do. Remember the draw against Everton v Chelsea, the games that you dropped points off, and I thought it was one thing in that, and I think that wasn't enough attacking players to actually make something happen. I thought Kante and Kovacic were excellent today, and even before the game I knew they were going to do something special, because one, when you have Jorginho with Kante, you've got one player only being progressive and winning the ball back and intercepting, which is Jorginho, which Kante also does do at times too. I mean, yeah, they both do it, but what I'm trying to say is Jorginho is a player who will just play side to side, get the team going. He's that vital part in that midfield, which will just play the ball around, playing the ball around, keeping the possession, trying to make chances. But he doesn't make the chances. He plays it to other players who makes the chances. And if you haven't got the player to make the chances, then where are you going to get the chances from? Where are you going to get the goals from? And I thought with Kovacic and Kante, they're both very progressive and they really go do up the pitch. That's why I think that might be a problem. Maybe you guys can say, well, yes, it's the best midfield partnership in terms of going forward, because of course they did win this game they did draw this game 2-2 with Liverpool. But what I'm trying to say is, if I think with Kovacic and Kante, people say it might be a bit too attacking. I thought it was pretty excellent though. I thought it was look, Kovacic, ball progression, he was intercepting, he was playing everywhere, he was all over the pitch, and He had a great performance and he got a goal. Again, same with Kante. He was everywhere. He was winning ball backs. He was playing. He was progressing forward towards the field, putting balls in for Kai Havertz and stuff like that. So I thought he was excellent too. Then moving on then to the third talking point, and that is, of course, Chelsea did miss Big Rom. They did. And I'm going to say that, look, again, Chelsea fans know what's happened. I don't want to bring this up, but I think I have to. I thought Chelsea could have won this game. I thought Chelsea could have won this game, indeed, if they had Big Rom, but they can't play Big Rom because he's in, again, Thomas Tuchel said, a noise that's not needed, and it did create a lot of noise, and Chelsea did well after coming off from a 1-1 draw at Brighton, but it's a well-done point by Liverpool and a well-done point by Chelsea. Maybe Chelsea should have earned more, but I thought that with Chelsea, the chances that Liverpool had, they weren't begging at times, and the Mendy was another thing, but I'll come on to Mendy in a bit. But what I was saying, so they did miss Romelu Lukaku because they were getting balls into the box. Pulisic was crossing balls into the box. The Chelsea players were putting the balls into the box, but there was no one there to get on it. There was no one there to header it in. There was no one there to take a touch and shoot. There was no one there. So I thought Kai Havertz was pretty poor today. But again, you can't ask a player to play out of position. Now I'm saying, okay, wait, you're just saying Kai Havertz playing out of position. I mean, he played striker in the Champions League final as well. I thought that Kai Havertz would play better with it. Maybe if it's a second striker like Romelu Lukaku, maybe it's on the side like Pulisic and Mount were playing. But I thought that Chelsea really did miss Romelu Lukaku today with, I think, just getting on the end of the balls. And I thought that with Liverpool, with the chances they had, which weren't begging, I just thought Chelsea could have capitalised if they had a striker who could put those chances in the back of the net. But the fourth talking point then, and that is, I thought Mason Mount was the worst player on the pitch. Now I say this because I thought Mason Mount was just, look, a 2-2 draw, you take that all day long as a Chelsea and Liverpool, because it's just like, you take a win, but when it's a draw, a draws aren't that exciting, but when you know how lucky I think Chelsea were, I think you would take it after the chances that weren't begging. But I thought they should have capitalised on a few chances that they did have. But especially, I thought that Mason Mount, the chances that some chances he had, he got a few balls into the box, which didn't really. It was a chance. No one really got on to the end of it, and that's what I'm saying about they missed Big Rom. But again, I think Mason Mount, he was getting done all over the pitch. I thought, what was his name? Simicast, he's got past him really easily. Not just one time, a couple of occasions that happened. So I thought Mason Mount was the worst player on the pitch. But of course, Mason Mount, he's a goal scorer, a midfield goal scorer. So, you got to give it to him. He just had an off day, maybe. But then the final and fifth talking point, and that is Mendy kept Chelsea into the game. Now I say this, and I say this with some passion, because Mendy bowed down, some games Mendy's had this season haven't been too good, but today he was excellent, and I'm saying that after even conceding 2 goals. Look, Mendy was really good. He saved a chance early on with Mohamed Salah. Of course, he probably should have done better there with his near post against Mohamed Salah, where he got the goal. Mohamed Salah, I thought he got past Marcos Alonso really easily. Probably thought he was going to cut inside. He didn't, and then same did Mendy. Mendy thought he was gonna put it around him rather than at the near post, but Mendy should be covering his near post. He should have done better there, I thought, Mendy. But that's probably one out of many that he probably should have done better. Of course, the Mane, again, another one which Mendy probably could have done better. I think, didn't he come out and then Mane got past him pretty easily into the back of the net after the Quetta was pretty mad when he saw the ball go into the net. But the talking point I want to say is Mendy. He made some absolute world-class from Mane, Salah, Jota. He made some world-class saves today. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy it, as always, leave a like and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below about the game today. And entertaining game, shall I say. But on that note, I'm going to have to go. See ya.